but I think you're really, really amazing.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
But I know we all have shortfalls and limitations.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, what are the things that you don't think you're good at?
At times, I can be really indecisive.
You think so?
Yeah, especially when it comes to technology. You know, I want all the computers,
That's
but I can't have all the computers. So I'm often going back and forth between, Windows and Macintosh and something.
returning them to the
Yeah,
vendor.
yeah, because I'm always looking for a better, more efficient way to do things, and neither platform serves all of my needs, and it becomes frustrating because I kind of like hit a wall, and it's like, oh, if I had a Mac, I could do this better, or if I had a Windows PC, I could do this better because I could access this piece of software that the Mac doesn't have, or something like that. The only reason I haven't gone through that a lot with iPhones and Android is because you use an iPhone, and I know your heart would be hurt if I went back to Android.
It would. It would be
Plus,
very
my phone isn't paid off yet, so it would cost money to do that kind of switch.
Yeah.
So I'm sticking with what I have for now.
Yo, the day that I don't see those 3 dots. when
But you
look
would
at-
these days.
But still, they
Just
wouldn't
saying.
be blue.
No, but who cares?
I do.
Why?
I don't
Because Apple told you to? Is that what we're talking about here?
So you cannot go back to Android.
Well, that's a discussion for another day. But yeah, I can be indecisive sometimes. I guess I wish I had more room to have more computers, and I can have a computer for every task I want to do. I've even thought of running Linux as my main operating system and using Windows and a virtual machine.
Yeah, like you said, we don't have the room for that.
Yeah, exactly.
So, okay.
So-
But people, if you blow us up on social media, we might be able to afford that someday.
That's very possible.
Build our own house with your own computer room.
Yeah.
Kind of reminiscent of the rooms that used to house computers when computers were first
Yeah,
built.
and I've
It
always
was an
wanted
entire
to.
room.
I always wanted to own a few like vintage computers just for nostalgia and maybe display pieces, but I have nowhere to put them. So,
So you want us to have a museum in our home?
not necessarily a museum because I don't want to have everything. Like I really like old Macs, but there's only a few models that I would want to get. I don't want to get every old Mac. That's just unrealistic and expensive.